Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Southern Nights, a Vampire the Requiem Onyx edition roleplay game here on YouTube. In this scene, Prince Steffan McDurmont, the Prince of Atlanta, has decided that things have settled down enough after the fight to address his court. Unfortunately, not many of his court have come out that don't fight have come out of hiding. Therefore, he is in his well, at his film studio. Anybody that knows Stephen knows that Stephen is a porn star. Is a Southern Belle, preemie proper porn star. You know, both as a director and a actual porn star. So he decides that he is going to trust his best school to deliver these VHS tape to each of the communal havens of the five of the covenants. Now, please understand, there is no serious internet in this in 1980. This game takes place in the 80s, so ghouls get used a lot more for passing information. And Stephen is one to use his ghoul Roderick like a bitch. He is such a bitch boy. But we will start the scene now, and he is setting up on his stage, sitting on his big blood red couch, and he gets ready to address the kindred. Kindred of Atlanta, it is now time for us to awaken from the turmoil. I have several things that I wish to address. The first will be open court. Any kindred that does not report to open court on New Year's Eve will be bloodhunted. I will assume that you do not want my hospitality. I will assume that you are here as a member of the brood, so please make sure you come and see me. Second of all, if you wish to do your hospitality in private, it's pretty much going to be a steadfast thing that you get it done before New Year's Eve. Because if I do not see you in the high Elysium on New Year's Eve, and I know that you are still in this domain, you will be blood hunted. So my suggestion is to not do not allow Sister Mary Catherine to find you. If Sister Mary Catherine finds you, she will have right of destruction. Plain and simple. We still have the lingering brood issue in the domain, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to ask you to come and help me. Please come to court. I'm going to ask you to come and help me. And at this time, Stefan is exuding his Carthian wuju, and I am can't see how many that is. Oh, and he is implementing Carthian law, which means any able-bodied Carthian that can come and fight should come and fight. Let's see how he does. Ooh, no ten. Wow. Yuck. Ew. That's not. Wow. Okay. He thinks he exudes his Carthian being, but actually, wait. I'm sorry. Three successes. I'm marking out the ones and not even thinking about the others. Three successes. So yeah, any Carthians that end up what? Anybody in the Carthian communal haven? Yeah, don't go nowhere. um, we have captured a member of the brood that we are going to be interrogating possibly after court. anybody that has the power of, I should say, the ability to get into people's minds and extract information, please contact me directly. Um, I need somebody of that talent. I am Ben True. I am not that talent. I do not have that talent, I should say. We took serious losses in the war. I have spoken with Princes McDowell, Petrov, Hampton, everybody in the Southeastern Consortium. We have all taken really big losses. I cannot thank you enough for helping me to defend my home. It was not an easy thing for any of the domains. I'm happy that when I told you to go, you went without question. When I told you to come home, you came home without question. That is my city. I love you guys. But we've taken some losses. In the month of August, I will replace my administration, with the exception of our sheriff, who will still be Lady Mary Therese. I think that's her name. I can't, oh, it's been one of those evenings already. Lady Mary Teresa is my sheriff. She is a Nosferatu of the Lancia Sanctum. She is to be treated with the respect that goes with somebody who's the sheriff in a domain. Trying to think if there's anything else. If you need to seek me out before court, because I do not have a harpy or a keeper, and I want Sister Mary Teresa to stay on the road, I will meet with Kindred. As soon as I refill my administration, I'm going to probably be just a little bit harder to find. Not saying I won't meet with you, but it's important to understand that you don't go directly to your prince, especially when you have very little standing in the city. Um, at this current moment, I am not sure who will be visiting from the rest of the consortium. Um, Archon Belmont will be in the domain. If I can get in touch with him, I would like him to continue to assist me in facilitating the dispatch of the rest of the brood in my domain. Um, it's very important, but I have to contact him. If you are a Nosferatu that has contact with him, would you please have him contact me? The Invictus seem not to want to tell me where he is right now. So either he's politicking or either he is away on another mission. But it is very important that I speak with him. You know, one thing that happened that I was really surprised I saw during this fight? There was no kind of politicking between the Covenants or the clans or anybody even in the domains. We all got along because we were all infested. I just don't know what to do. With our losses, words can't tell you what we did, what we lost, and what we gained over the last 2 years. It's the turn. We're going into the 80s, folks. It's really, we don't know. This whole power of Aquarius thing that our elders have spotted off for years. it worked for everybody in this case. Once again, mandatory court on December 31st. If you are not present on December 31st, then you become the problem of my sheriff. And I'm going to really ensure you that it's not going to be a problem. When you are in my domain, obey the traditions. The masquerade is sacred. If I find out, just because I don't have a keeper or a master of Elysium, do not think that I don't know what goes on in my city. Trust me, I know what goes on in my city. You know the places to stay away from. We stay out of Stone Mountain. That is a very shaky truce that I have taken many years to gain with the guru. I'm sorry, with the werewolves. You stay out of Midtown. That is my personal feeding grounds. Unless you come to me first. Because sometimes it has to double as the rack. And I do not have a problem with it doubling as the rack, provided that you come and talk to me before you just randomly walk into my home and start eating. Okay? He kind of eyes the people that actually are there with him, which mainly is Sister Mary, Mary Teresa, and he looks at her and goes, "Sister Mary Teresa, do you have anything to say?" And she kind of looks up and, hang on a minute. Did I really delete? I think I actually really deleted those pictures. Oh, what did I do with them? Well, I had a foobarb and ST moment. Oh well. She kind of looks at you and she kind of, oh wait. She kind of looks at you and goes, she looks like she's stewing. She has got the nos creep like you would not believe. You all can assume she is an elder because she is exuding. She's even exuding more beast than Steffan is exuding. Her beast is at least a 4. She just shakes her head, says, "No, I don't have anything at this current moment. Do not make me find you. Do not make me find you." That's all she says. And then she sits back down. McDurmont looks at everybody. If we have one representative from each clan, for the meantime, you all will be the speakers of your clan for visitors and for new kindred. I will not be condoning a Primogen Council. I will be condoning a Prisky Council. It is imperative that the Primogen or the Prisky get together and meet. If you want to meet as a clan, it's fine. Just know that I will not be taking a Primogen Council at this time. If there is, I have one more thing on a personal note, because it was not common knowledge among those that were in the domain. Keeper Bradrick has fallen. He has fallen to an unknown assailant. We don't think it was Brood. We weren't quite sure what it is. The sheriff and I will continue to investigate this, and we will keep you posted as we know more. And as you know, Mr. Burbank, the Seneschal, and the head of the Invictus in this domain also fell to the hands of Mortimer Kai. Oh, I almost forgot. Let it be known, as I hold elder status within this domain, both as Prince and Elder. Starting over. 3, 2, 1. As I hold city status of a prince and covenant status of an Isella, let it be known that I have a blood hunt placed upon um the brood leader. That's all I got for now. And with that, he pops up and leaves.